Welcome to another series of Mathematics Just Got Easy with VR Tutors. In today's class, we are going to be considering another rule of psychogeometry, and we have on the board the rule. The angle subtended at the center of a cycle is double the angle subtended at the circumference by the same arc. Now, looking at these two cycles, this is the center of the cycle, and this is the center of the cycle. And this is the angle subtended at the circumference by the same arc. How do I know the angle subtended at the circumference by the same arc? Let's see what we have. An angle subtended by an arc is an angle made where two lines from the ends of the arc meet. So this is an arc, this is an arc, this is an arc, this is an arc. And we learned in one of our classes that the arc is part of the circumference. So this is an arc, this is an arc, and we have lines here meeting. This line meets here. So the angle, the subtended angle is inside the shape. So the subtended angle will be inside this shape. So this is the angle subtended at the circumference. So this really simply saying that the angle at the center here is twice the angle subtended at the circumference. So if this is A, this is going to be 2A. If this is B, this is going to be 2B. Let's take an example based on that. We have a cycle, and then we have the angle subtended at the circumference, and then we have two triangles here with just one label sides each, 65 and 76. So we are asked to find the angle subtended at the circumference. How do we do that? Quite simple. We know that this side is the center of the cycle, so I would like to call it O. Now, we have known the center of the cycle, but we don't know the value of the center of the cycle. So what do? Let's analyze this triangle. We can see that this triangle is formed by a radius. This is a radius and another radius here, which means that this first triangle, let me name this BOD. This triangle rather is isosceles, because we have learned that a triangle formed by two radii is isosceles. What is an isosceles triangle? It's a triangle which has two equal angles and two equal sides. So if this side is 65, this side is going to be 65. So I'm going to name just this side X and this side Y. Remember, the whole angle here is equals to what? O. So angle O, which is angle at the center, is X plus Y. So let's try to find X. So X will be X plus 65 equals 180. And the reason is sum of angles in a triangle is 180, because X, 65 are in the triangle. So 65 plus 65 gives 130 equals 180 degree. So X will be equals to 180 minus 130 degree. X will be equals to 50 degree. We have gotten the value for X. Let's try to find Y. Now Y, let's see this triangle. Let's call this triangle C, DOC. Now looking at this is a radius and this is another radius. Just like this one, it is also isosceles. Meaning if this is 76, this will also be 76 degree each. So let's try to find angle Y. Y plus 76 is equals to 180 degree. Y plus 76 gives 152. So we have Y plus 152 degree is equals to 180 degree. Y will be equals to 180 degree minus 152 degree. Y will be equals to 28 degree. Okay, we have gotten the value of X and Y. So let's get O. So O, it will be equals to X 50 plus Y 28. So O will be equals to 78 degree. But we are not just concerned about O, we are concerned about H, the angle subtended by an arc and the circumference. Remember we said the angle at the center, which is O, is twice the angle subtended at the circumference, which is 2H. So O is equals to 78 is equals to 2H, divide both sides by 2. So H is equals to 39 degree. Thank you for listening. See you in the next class.